rolling.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm in Arizona with Milo Lines at his house. How's it going? You can come over here, Brandon. And so what we're going to talk about today, Milo, is you can squat down, get kind of low here, Brandon. I want to talk about what's happening with the handle. So this would be like where the right leg is, and then the ball. Milo, like I was talking to Dr. Rob Neal, he's one of the top biomechanics golf people in the world. And he did this big wedge study, and I was asking him what is the benefit of just doing waist-to-waist swings, like your stage one on MiloLinesGolf.com. He said what's happening is when you do it only waist-to-waist, your options are much more limited to hit a decent shot than if you just the big full swing, you could get lucky, you know. And what he's saying is that right about here, the handle starts to come up as the head continues down. Whereas if I just did this, well, I don't want to shin you here. So that makes kind of like a circle, right?
That would be a perfect circle because it's like a compass. That's the middle fulcrum.
Yeah, yeah. And then if I did this and raise the handle.
But in a real golf swing, the handle goes a little,
yeah,
that.
Yeah, right. So it's going, so right about here is going down, and then right here goes forward and up. Whoa. It adds extra speed, but importantly, what's happening like at the bottom?
It creates kind of a 3D flat spot.
Okay. So let's talk about that today as far as, because I've noticed this because I think a big issue with me and something that's really helps me get more lag at impact is that I was here and then here I wasn't low enough at what they call P6 the last time parallel. And if I'm not low enough,
you have to push the head to the ball.
That's the only way. And then you can, sometimes hit it good, sometimes hit it bad, but it's not that dynamic impact that you have or a pro has. Whereas if it's appropriately low, then you can start coming up on the handle as this goes out, and it's this kind of coupling feeling, and that's a lot better. So go face on, and Milo, hit one face on for it. I don't know how much we'll be able to capture.
The shutter rate won't be quite good enough here, but
yeah, you'll get the idea.
I'll go slow.
Yeah. So show us, do a little replay. You can do slow-mo, Milo.
I'll do my own slow-mo.
Yeah, swing slow and kind of show us and talk about how the hands are moving from your right thigh into the finish. So the hands are low. Yeah, they come up as the head goes down.
So the grip, if you look at the grip cap, is actually working up. The center of my hands, between the two hands, probably is kind of flat. But the actual grip itself is working up.
Or if I was looking at like where your watch would be, we would see that raise.
That would be coming up.
Yeah.
As that unhinged. So it's creating this kind of a level spot or a level-ish spot at the bottom.
And do like a chippy one, almost like armpit to armpit, like small, where I want to see the same kind of thing. But only like, I'm saying like carry it like 20 yards.
Well, that one went 150 yards.
Okay. Yeah, like just a little. Yes, yeah, so it's the same kind of thing, huh?
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Why is that important to, like, why don't we just take a big circle and make sure the bottom of our circle is in front of the ball? What's the benefit to having this flat spot?
Creates a larger window for us to hit it. It also, the big thing is it creates more acceleration. The golf swing has a lever system involved. It's not just this little pivot or the club swinging around a perfect center. Yeah, there's a lever system involved.
Okay. And
so we're transporting this lever system and unloading the lever system for maximum power at the right time, hopefully.
If I'm here, I've never done this before, but if I'm here and let it go and just keep the circle going, it's like that. But if
you can lower it and then
put the brakes on it,
it's
not really exactly what's happening, but that's kind of it. It's like, because I had Drew's swing, he sent me a slow motion recently, and it almost looked like this fish hook pattern with the hands, where it's low here, you do the same thing, and then it comes up, and then it's like it stops going forward, like it's really going forward from here, and it's like it stops going forward and goes like that.
Yeah. And,
so the line of the hand path looks like this to this almost.
and I find
And the
that
shoulder certainly does this.
for
Yeah.
sure. I find that the key to being able to do that is what our torso is doing.
Okay.
So there's got to be a little bit of falling, and then our torso and floating forward, and then we stop that forward progress, and we work up and back, and that
Okay.
that energy gets put into the grip, and it makes it do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, because that's something that I see in your swing a lot that I think that people struggle with is they get kind of offsides, so to speak, or somehow crossed up, and then they have to they finish kind of like this, and then they give the fake PGA Tour finish where you're really stretched out here, and then it's coming around like that more. And then show me how this kind of relates to the finish.
So if I get off sides, so like you described there, if I actually keep floating forward,
Yeah.
and I never work down, the only way to get the club head down now for me is to push it down.
Oh, gotcha.
And so when I push the club head down, then I get this look in my arms because my body's not
Gotcha.
actually getting out of the way.
Okay.
Where
oh,
if-
here we go. Here, show us the body getting out of the way more.
Where if I'm working down into the ground and using my rotation, and now I use this lead side as a braking system that
Yeah.
pushes my left side up, back, and away,
Yeah, I like
that spits the energy out in front of me and gives me the freedom to have full extension through the ball.
All right, let me see if I can do that. This relates to what we were just talking about. Yeah. So, to do the, what is kind of the, I've seen people say like, okay, start here at like, because a lot of times people will get a lot of space when they're at P6, the last parallel.
Yeah,
You
usually-
get a lot of space here, but the good players, they're like basically level with the ball. You know,
Yeah.
so how do we get that a little deeper so that we can do this?
Well, it's flexing and rotating versus if I do that again where you get the grip
Yeah, I know.
really far away from you. Now, so slide this. This is what you see, that.
Oh, okay.
Now you've got this big space here.
Yeah.
Now do the opposite, swing it up to the top. Now flex yourself into the ground a little bit and start rotating. Now see how the handle got forward?
Yeah.
That's the difference. So players,
So they get more bend over this way?
Yes.
And then out of the way that way?
yes. Which does what we were just talking about. It makes the handle get lower earlier. So at 6, the handle's lower and more out in front of them. And then they can use their lead side to pull up on the handle.
So that was good. I really like that one. What's a good drill for this? If somebody sees that they're this way, slid, and they can see like, you know, this big space here.
Got a whole bunch of really good drills for that. But anything, I like my hockey stick.
Okay.
Or
Sure.
I've got a long PVC pipe here.
Yeah.
If my goal was to hit this ball
Oh, yeah.
with this, if I went this way, I can't hit it.
Okay.
So I want to work in a way that my turn is going to put that stick out toward the ball. So anything going like this, that would
Yeah.
give me this look. Now I'm on top of that ball.
Oh yeah, and then this shoulder goes that way so
Yeah.
much more than you're used to. That, say you want to hit it from the inside, so you kind of do that, but you haven't made any rotation progress, huh?
Exactly.
So what do you think is the key, just in a more general question, between like, okay, I'm doing something, like I'm making progress with like a feel or a drill or something that's like away from the golf club or the golf course, but a lot of times then you see people will, boom, as soon as they go to hit a ball, it's like, you've done nothing, you know? It's like straight back to,
That's the teacher's conundrum.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
battle through that all the time because,
right,
you know, it's pretty easy to get somebody moving well without a club in their hand. And then it's pretty easy to get them to move well when they're swinging at air. And then it's very difficult to get them to move well when they've got to hit that stupid white ball.
yeah.
And I think a lot of it is we get programmed into hitting in a certain pattern. And so our old hit instincts always encroach. They always get back into the system.
I'm gonna see if I can hit something other than a golf ball first, which is something you've told me to do before. It could be a piece of paper or a wiffle balls are great.
Yeah, wiffle balls, anything that's not golf.
It feels really good. Like, yeah, it feels different. Just gotta control my low point. I'm really good with this tee. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Did you put the tee right through
I
my...
did. I am that good, Milo. Look at that. Pull it right out. Gosh, good thing nobody was standing there.
That would have poked their eye out.
Yeah, it really would have. Okay. All right, instant fix. We're straight to the golf ball. So we're here. Just using the pipe. That was great.
I thought that sounded pretty good.
Felt really free. Okay, that was really good. Thanks to Milo for having me on. Go to the subscribe button and hit it. Most people, about 85% of people who are watching this video and hearing me say this right now, have not hit the subscribe button. Do that. It really helps the channel. It's free, and it won't bomb you with all kinds of notifications. If you want to get bombed with notifications, hit the bell. I really like that. But hitting the subscribe button will not kill your phone, but it will really help the channel. Go to milolinesgolf.com if you like this kind of information. It's a new way to swing, but really it's the old way to swing. But it's like there's so much more technology that can show you. Milo has all this really cool data and drills and personal connection on milolinesgolf.com. Tons of Be Better golfers have been over there, and I've never had anyone complain, only rave reviews. So check it out. See you later. Bye.
Sweet.
Great. That's it.
That was it?
Yeah.